was all alone. Everyone's gone. Is it because of those monsters? What do I do now? Do I fight and live? Or do those monsters get me? I don't have any reason to go on living. But I'm scared to die. I'm so afraid of pain. Should I run away? I want to find somebody. I don't like being alone. But is there anyone left alive?
Hey everybody, I'm the Otaku Artist, and welcome to the second of 2 bonus videos for my Silent Hill 2 Let's Play. So, as I just stated, we finished up the main campaign. I made a bonus video all about everything I didn't talk about in the Let's Play, because there's so much to talk about in this game. This game has so much to unpack. And now we are here in the last part of that. So, this is Maria's campaign. It's very weird. It's kind of strange. It's honestly very forgetful. It's not clear if this is canon or not. Especially since we don't even know if Maria's a real person or not. I'm kind of in the camp that Maria is just a figment of James' imagination, honestly. So, personally, I feel like this campaign is in James' head. But that's just a theory. I want you guys to form your own opinions on that. Now, this campaign was not in the original game. This was in the Xbox version, which had added content like this, and then it was ported to PC and re-released with PS2 in like a greatest hits version that had all the bonus content. I also didn't talk about it before, but also, like, we played through the Let's Play in the original dub, but there is another option in some versions of the game where you could hear a different dub, which is kind of interesting. It's completely optional. Completely optional. I don't know really why they redubbed it, but it's kind of neat for replayability, if you ever want to try that. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot this mode existed during the Let's Play until, like, I was editing the finale and I was like, oh shoot, that's right. We have Maria's campaign. This campaign is very, very short. It definitely leaves a lot of questions. But yeah, it's fun though. Like, I'm glad it exists. I'm always down to play more Silent Hill 2. So here we have our Chinese cleaver, which is our melee weapon. I never use this. Honestly, with how short this campaign is, just use the gun. You're not gonna run out of bullets. Because this mode is kind of more of a side quest of sorts. You don't have to worry about bosses, and honestly, you can avoid all enemies if you really want to. Again, not sure if this is real or not, but if this is real, this is before Maria meets James. So, in the town itself, there's not really much to explore. I'm just gonna save you guys the trouble. There are, like, random items scattered about throughout the main thing, but you want to head to the Blue Creek Apartments. Besides that, to my knowledge, there's not really anything worth exploring. And the game doesn't really tell you where to go, so you kind of just wander until you find something. What I do want to point out, though, is if you try to enter Brookhaven Hospital, she just says there's nothing for me to do here. Which, I mean, valid. But yeah, even though I don't really care for this mode much, I am glad it exists. It's nice to just have something more to do in this game. Now, I am playing in normal riddle difficulty mode. There is no combat difficulty mode in this version, since it's more focused on puzzles and, like, kind of a side story. But, just like the main game, there's 4 difficulties for riddles: beginner, easy, normal, and hard. So, we're gonna be doing normal, and, just like other difficulties in the game, the puzzles will be slightly different with slightly different, like, solutions if you play on other difficulties. But yeah, honestly, it's kind of a shame that there's not really anything to see in the town of Silent Hill, because you kind of just walk like this. Basically, I think that the only enemies that spawn in Silent Hill is the guys that I can never think of the name. The guys that spit out poison at you. I believe those are the only enemies you can find. And looks like we've stumbled across, something. Basically, when you start seeing blood, then you know you're in the right direction. And there's a lot of it. I don't remember this texture being in the original game, but I might be wrong. Ow! Also, I guess I was mistaken. I guess the mannequins also can appear. Also, to save you guys some trouble, for some reason the revolver only has 1 bullet in it when you first get it, so make sure you just reload that, because it does have a maximum of 10. And like, why wouldn't you reload it, honestly? Something different about this mode, though, is you don't have the radio or the flashlight. So, enemies can sneak up on you because the radio is not a thing. Alrighty, and then we have a door here. One thing I like about this mode is it does, although it does reuse assets to, like, a degree, it does have, like, some new locations and stuff. Like this back alley, you don't ever see that in the main game. Resident Evil! I always think this mansion looks like Resident Evil, like classic Resident Evil. It definitely has that feel to it. Alright. Looks like we have our first save square. And we have a very HD looking version of Maria. Honestly, though, I will say, it's very difficult to die in this version, so, like, saving isn't really too necessary. The fireplace is boarded off. Do not use is written on it. Now, before you continue, make sure you grab the map. It looks a lot bigger than it actually, like, plays, honestly. But yeah, we got 2 floors to explore. Hello, don't mind if I do. They give you a lot of ammo in this.
Is somebody there? Open up. Hello?
Stop it. You're disturbing me.
Thank God. I finally found somebody. Can you open the door?
No.
But why?
Is it really necessary for me to answer all your tedious questions?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I want to be alone. Other people just irritate me.
I just want to see another human face. Do you know what's happening in this town? There's no one here. Just monsters.
Yes, I know. But so what? It has nothing to do with me. No one here means there's no one to disturb me.
You want to be alone in this insane asylum?
Yes, exactly. But how can you say that it's this town that's insane? Perhaps it's we who are insane. Both of us. Hopelessly insane. Are you satisfied? Would you leave me alone?
My name is Maria. What's your name?
Ernest.
Hemingway?
Baldwin.
Ernest? I'll be back.
So, right off the bat, we have quite a bit of a mystery. Even though I don't really care for this mode, I do think the cutscenes are good. And again, I want to preface and say this mode isn't bad. It's just like, the main campaign is like, so much bigger, and also like, better. Oh, hello. But yeah, there is a bit of a mystery here with this Ernest guy. So, we go over here, we get the whiteboard. Make sure you grab this. Hello. To my knowledge, there's not really any optional items, so make sure you don't skip out on anything. Now, the revolver is very good. Like, it kills enemies most of the time 2 hits, sometimes 3. Now, if we go here, it's locked. So, we're just gonna turn back for now. Now, obviously I know what to do here, so this isn't going to be too long of a video, but oh my god. That caught me off guard. Oh. Huh, that framed picture. Remember that in a few minutes. Hello? Okay, just creepy footsteps. Anyway, I completely lost my train of thought. Like, completely. Oh, now I remember. What I was trying to say is, even if this is your first playthrough and you're messing around and you don't know how to do it, this mode will take you 30 minutes to 45 minutes probably at most. Maybe an hour if you are really struggling with a puzzle, but like, realistically, 45 minutes. For some reason, there's a ladder in the fireplace leading up. Along the way, I can see something that looks like a hole. Climb the ladder. You know how fireplaces have a little secret garden with a grave? Yeah, I have that in my house too. What are you talking about? That's completely normal. There's a square depression in the center of the tombstone, and above that is a carefully carved epitaph. I believe that's how you say it. Along with you died joy. All that remains is despair and a future of meaningless tomorrows. but I will never give up. 1, to see your beautiful smile again. 1, to beg the blessings of the gods. I wait for that day. When the boards cover all sadness too will be covered. But until my dreams return to reality, I will have to swallow all the pain. There's a key firmly embedded in the stone beneath the depression. No matter how I try, I can't pull it out. So, this puzzle's quite cool. So, we have these 3 boards. And as you can see, they each have like a certain amount of holes in them. Basically, you want to lay these boards on this tombstone in a way that all the holes are covered by the board under it. It's really, really cool. If you're playing along right now, I suggest pausing the video and trying to figure it out yourself. There are many different solutions to this puzzle. There's not like a one clear way to do it, but do it yourself because it's fun to figure out. Alright, you done? You did the puzzle? Okay. Well, an easy solution is just to insert the whiteboard. Alrighty. Then you want to insert the blackboard. And insert it as is. And then you want to insert the red board and do 90 degrees to the left. I put the red board into the hole. When the 3 boards overlapped, the key came free. Da 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 da! We did it! We got the acacia key. Now, if you remember, there was a hallway with a door at the end that we couldn't do anything about. So, we want to head on back over there. Go down the ladder. That puzzle's pretty cool. On my practice playthrough of this, I just looked up the puzzle. But on my first playthrough, I actually, tried solving it myself, and it was pretty fun. Pretty fun. Now, something I notice in this is that the enemies kind of just respawn whatever the hell they want. So keep that in mind. They can kind of jump scare you. Lock is broken. Man, this really looks like a Resident Evil place. Stuffed animals line the top of the shelf. Nothing very interesting. Oh, is this a teddy bear? It's not very well made, but it's sort of cute anyway. I bet Laura would love it. She loves bears. Laura? Who am I talking about? See, this is why I don't think Maria is real. And if she is, I feel like she's only real in the sense that, she's a manifestation of the town similar to the monsters. Because, this is before she meets Laura, so she couldn't possibly know that. A doll is sitting on the chair. Now that I look closer, it's filthy. Whoever lived here must have really loved this thing. Small bed for a child. We got the matches. The shelf is filled with fairy tales and other children's literature. I'm sure I've read this, but somehow it seems familiar. Now, her saying that the doll is, filthy and it's really loved, that reminds me of I've mentioned this in a video before. I know I've mentioned this on the channel before, but I have this crusty, dirty-looking Pikachu toy that was my favorite toy growing up. And I've watched this thing, 10 times. And because of just how much I played with it as a kid, it's filthy. It's, permanently stained. But I still have it. I still love them. This calendar is from 10 years ago. 10 years ago. November. Alrighty. Now, I don't think I mentioned it before, but, there is a little bit of confusion and conflicting information on when this...
Oh, no, she fell in the window!
Don't move her.
What happened?
Hello? Okay. Alright, I'll quickly say what I was going to say. There is a little bit confusion on when Silent Hill takes place. If you look on the wiki, though, about Silent Hill 2, it'll explain all the different sources, but I believe that the most recent confirmation was the early 90s, I think is what it was. There's a candle here. So, we do not have a light like James. So, we want to use those matches on the candle. I could heal, but like, what's the rush? And now that we can see, there's something below the chair. Is this a birthday card? To my dearest daddy, happy birthday from Amy Baldwin. I got a birthday card and present.
Give it to my daddy.
So, if you were paying attention to the dialogue... Oh my god! Oh my god, my guy! Just loves interrupting me! Anyway, what I was gonna say is that the mystery man behind the door's name is Ernest Baldwin. So, let's go and take the— oh my god! Bro! It's hard to see. Oh my god. See, that's what I'm talking about. They can sneak up on you, and that is one thing I quite like in this. And like, granted, you can have the same experience in Silent Hill 2's main campaign if you just turn off the radio. That is an option, and honestly, I might do that sometime because the scares are a bit more effective. Ooh, got a first aid kit. There's nothing interesting inside or above the fireplace. So only that one fireplace is the interesting one. I got a health drink. Yippee! Alright. There are some annoying bugs here. I really don't like the bugs. They are so annoying. Alright, they're all gone. Now it's unlocked. So now we have a way to this side of the mansion, like a little shortcut of sorts. Oh, hello, mannequin. Oh, this is great. This is so great. Totally not scary at all. Where are you, sir? Alright. Pass away for me. Thank you. Lock is broken. Lock is broken. And lock is broken! Except for this one. This room, like this hallway especially reminds me of Resident Evil. It's in one of the first 4 games. I forget which one exactly. It's been a bit since I've played, I've played, like, all the Resident Evil games up to 5. 5 was the last one I played, and I've been playing them in order. But there's, like, a certain room in the mansion where, like, you're walking through here, and, like, dog enemies jump through the window. This hallway really reminds me of that. got some more items. It's kind of overkill, but I'll take them. Okay, who's being scary? Oh, you're being scary. No, reload, Maria! Oh, you're not dead yet? See, that's what I mean with... Why aren't you dying? The camera is not being... But there's another one? Oh my god. Dang. Okay, do you see how dark it is right where that fucking, like, staircase is? When on my last playthrough of this, that guy that we just killed was standing in the darkness right next to the staircase, and it was actually quite frightening. Lost memories. I have the strongest trust, you may even call it faith, and the miracle called resurrection of the dead. Upon the hill where the light descended, the beast intoned his song, with words of blood, drops of mist, and the vessel of night, the grave become an open field. I think that's supposed to say became an open field, but oh well. The people wept in fear and joy at the reunion, but my faith in the salvation of... Oh my god, how am I going to say that? Zachilpaba? Zachilpaba? I already struggle with normal words. You expect me to say that right? Anyway, the salvation of did not waver. It is also spoken of in the ancient legends. The original worshippers did not believe that death was the end, but that it was simply the path by which the deceased returned to nature. They also believed the process was reversible. There's something imprinted towards the bottom of the page. Did Ernest write this? What could it mean? Blood equals red, mist equals white, night equals black. Don't worry about having to memorize that. You don't have to memorize that at all.
Do you know a little girl named Amy?
Why do you ask me that?
This letter. To my dearest daddy. It's from a girl named Amy Baldwin. Your daddy?
Yes. Where'd you find that?
Up in the attic.
Oh. What a fool. Now, when it's too late, I finally understand why. Why she was there. Why she was holding that empty envelope when she fell.
Ernest. Amy. She isn't... I'm sorry. I'm sorry I reminded you.
No need to apologize. You didn't remind me. I've never forgotten. Maria, some things we forget, and some things we can never forget. It's funny, I'm not sure which one is sadder. It's been 10 years, but I still...
Ernest, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
No, it's fine. Maria, that letter.
I'll leave it here.
Thanks. Maria? So you must be... That's why. That's why you could see me.
Huh?
So perhaps that means that I can hope for a miracle as well.
What do you mean?
In the apartment next door, there's a bottle containing a white liquid. I don't know exactly where it is, but I know it's in there somewhere. I must have it.
You want me to get it for you?
Please.
Why don't you just get it yourself?
If I could, believe me, I would. But I...
Wait.
I'll open the stairway door.
Ernest, do you really believe it will work?
I don't know.
Well, that's okay. I don't mind fighting for an impossible cause. Anyway, it beats just giving up and doing nothing.
Maria, thank you.
That whole conversation just leaves so many questions. He alludes to the fact that there's some reason that Maria can hear him. But the thing is, like, it's never clearly stated. Is he saying, like, because Maria was born in Silent Hill? Because she's, like, a ghost? Because she's a physical I can't say the word. A physical manifestation of the town like the monsters are? It's not really clear what he's referring to. And honestly, that's what I really like about Silent Hill, because they don't, like, spell it out. Again, they give you enough context where you can figure it out yourself. But there's also a lot of mystery. And this is where you see a lot of the influence of, like, inspirations of this game. Like Twin Peaks. Basically like David Lynch's work. Like Twin Peaks, for example, has a similar vibe. And you can definitely tell with a lot of story beats when they just very much leave a mystery to it. So, we are gonna go back to the apartments. And we have this obnoxious room filled with bugs. Just run out of here as soon as you can, because these guys can rack up a lot of damage. They are extremely annoying, and you could possibly die. Like right now. So yeah, try to just leave. Yeah, see how they're just, like... Man, you guys are so obnoxious. Alright, I'm gonna pass away. Please pass away. There we go. Yeah, they're annoying. They're annoying. Alrighty. So. Keep out of Haunted Mansion. I'm just gonna ignore you guys. I don't need to fight you guys. Alrighty. I'm pretty sure you can't go through that door at all whatsoever in the main game. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work. So, we are in the apartments complex. If you come up here, you can get the map, which you don't really need the map, honestly, because surprisingly enough, you can explore a lot of the apartments. But unfortunately, there is nothing to see but enemies. The only thing you want to do here is get the white liquid, which is right here. It's kind of a shame how, like, quickly you can find the object. It's just right here. 'Cause, like, the rest of the apartments just have enemies. There is a safe square here. There might be some items scattered about, but, like, there's no reason to explore. You can if you want, but, like, again, why would you waste your time? It's kind of a shame. I do wish that they had put the liquid, like, somewhere else so it would be harder to find and more of an actual, like, adventure of, like, trying to go room after room, trying to find the item. Oh, wow, there's 3 enemies now. There is a surprising amount of enemies in this, but, like, because they can just kind of spawn however the hell they want, but, like, again, they're very easy to just face off. Now, before we give him the item, I do want to know what the description says. Small bottle filled with an unknown white liquid. The label reads, "I deny thee." Huh. Okay. Also, I know Silent Hill is such a serious fucking game, and it's taking every bit of me not to make a joke about the white liquid. I'm trying my best, you guys. I'm trying so hard. There's some kind of plate on the floor. Amy Baldwin. She was loved too much by God. 7 years was not enough time. Huh, I did not get that last playthrough. I did not notice that. And now that we have the liquid, our campaign is nearly done. Alrighty. Let's give him the item so he can resurrect his daughter.
Thank you, Maria. That's the only item I couldn't get myself. By the time I found out about it, I could no longer leave this house. So long.
Yes, but will...
Maria, the gods are here. You know it too. You were born in this town.
I'm not sure God is the right word.
Do you believe in fate?
Not really.
That's fine then.
Ernest, can I open this?
This is a dead end. There's nothing beyond here.
I know. So, what if I had said I believed in fate?
That James. He's a bad man.
James... Yes. I know.
He's looking for the you that isn't you.
Because he's kind? Do you know something?
Yes. Maria, you're...
Anyway, that's just what you think. You don't really know anything. That's fine.
Okay.
James.
Mary? No, you're not.
Do I look like your girlfriend? My name is Maria.
And with that finishes up Maria's campaign. It's very strange, isn't it? Yeah, it just leaves a lot more questions than answers, although it does give a bit more evidence that Maria is probably not real. Like, not a real person. But, hey, again, if you disagree with me and you think she's real, I'd love to hear like, your theory on that. But yeah, something I want to point out is in this render of Maria, you can see she has like leggings that match the print of her skirt. But she doesn't have that on her actual character model, which I find is interesting. So yeah, this mode, I really like the cutscenes. I think that the dialogue with the mysterious guy behind the door is good. It's very mysterious, it's creepy. I think the voice actor does a good job in, like, the scene where she gives him the letter and, like, he realizes what she was doing before she fell to her death. Like, his daughter I'm talking about. Like, I think that's pretty good. For what it is, it's a neat little treat. It's like a little cherry on top after you're done beating the game for the first time and you're like, I want to play a little bit more. So, I'm glad it exists. Now, I'm actually playing this and recording this before the remake on PS5 comes out, so I'm curious if they're going to include this side campaign in the new version or not. Because this wasn't even in the original, this was in the Xbox version and then, like, the greatest hits version. So yeah. I don't really have too much to say about it, but I guess this is like the final bit of the Silent Hill 2 Let's Play. Not the final Silent Hill video on my channel, of course I'm going to make more of those in the future, but this is the end of my Let's Play, like, completely. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the Let's Play. I hope you guys enjoyed my first bonus video, which is a detailed video all about things you missed on your first playthrough in the series, and also just like a lot of information. So if you haven't seen that yet, I'd appreciate if you check it out. Even if you have been a longtime fan of the series, you might learn something new. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm the Otaku Artist, and I'll see you guys in the next Let's Play. Bye!